What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? Que pasa, sluta? Que pasa, mama? What up, sports fans? It's Tuesday, October 24th. Feels like a good day to make a little cash. Something I did again yesterday. Ever since I took that fucking beating on Thursday, that saltwater bath, that lukewarm, tepid fucking bath on Thursday, and Friday I went to the Refugio, talked to my man Spidey, and he gave me that uplifting pep talk. I have been straight fucking fire. I'm up $1,396 in those 4 days. I hit all 4 of my games yesterday, went 2 for 2 on my parlays, up $637 profit. I'm now up $2,562 in October. I'm up about $1,000 American at the bet box. Things are going fucking well. And I know it's because I get to strategize with guys like you. And I get to sit beside Loshak in the morning. So I thought, fuck, right after that Eagles game, I was like, how can I treat myself? I feel like I should go down to the Hotel Del Rey, get my splash on. But now with NBA mixing with NHL, I had 18 games to cap this morning. I just don't have time. I had to wake up at 4 in the morning to be prepared to sit beside the legend Loshak. And I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to treat myself. So I thought of one thing, go back to the hotel. So I called him up at 10 in the morning. I said, the bag's coming back. And I'm very happy to be here, back in action. You guys remember this place, right? You guys have seen me here. It's dope to be back. Now, there are no it is a salute-free environment. It's just me and the GOAT, Richard Pryor, talking sports. But it's all good, man. Let's get to today's capping. Let's keep fucking winning. I feel good, and I feel sharp. And I know that I need to stay in my shoes. I know that losing's never far away in this business. So I'm just going to stay calm, not blow too much cash, but instead of blowing it down at the Hotel Del Rey, I'd rather get myself a place to crash for a couple nights, make me feel good about myself. At least I'll be able to empty myself constantly, and that's what I plan to do as soon as I'm done this video. Let's get to today's action. I have 8 straight $150 bets to stay hot. 8 straight $150 bets. Let's fucking go through it, man. Blazers -5 over the Pelicans at -110. The Blazers have won 16 straight home openers. The Pelicans just picked up Jameer Nelson. Good move. The vet can still play, but Lillard is averaging 23.7, 5.7, and 5.3. McCollum is just a beast. Nurkic is averaging 13.8 and can play better. He's only shooting 43%. He'll have to play big against Cousins. Next game, Bulls at Cavaliers, under 205 at -110. When I woke up this morning at fucking dawn, it was 209. When I got to work and we started the morning show at 8 a.m. Costa Rican time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, it was 207.5. Now it's 205. Everybody's hammering the under. And there's a couple reasons to pause. One, Derrick Rose is out of the lineup with a sprained ankle, which means Jose Calderon will be playing the point, and he can't defend my mom. The Bulls lineup is ugly. I'm sure they'll take advantage of Calderon, but hopefully Wade and LeBron will take some time bringing the ball up court. It's one of those classic matchups where the Bulls will try extremely hard and the Cavs will mail it in. Next game, Islanders -1.5 puck line over Coyotes at +150. After losing to the Blackhawks, the Coyotes are now off to their worst start in franchise history at 0-7-1. They have no size and toughness. The Islanders are 22-4-4 against the Western Conference at home since they moved to the Barclays Center in 2015-16, and we must take advantage of it. Panthers over Canadiens at +110. Montreal's on a 7-game losing streak for the first time since 1940. The Habs just lost all 3 of their games on their California trip and now were outscored 16-5. They've only scored 13 goals in 8 games. Galchenyuk has been demoted to the 4th line. Hemsky's on the injured reserve due to a concussion. It doesn't help that the Habs are back in Montreal because that fucking Montreal crowd is ruthless. And they will be booing and chanting Fire Bergevin. And I will chant with them. Panthers are coming off a big road win versus the Capitals. Luongo got hurt, but Reimer is the same in quality. And the Barkov-Huberdeau-Dadonov line is starting to play well. Trocheck is a beauty. Plays both ends. I'm very comfortable with the Panthers there. Next, Red Wings at Sabres over 5.5 at -1 The Sabres, not -115. The Sabres goaltending duo of Robin Lehner and Chad Johnson is just bad. And that was a monster comeback against the Bruins for these Sabres. Eichel, Kane, and Palmerville are playing very well. The Wings don't look good. They got beaten up by the Canucks 4-1 on Sunday night. Tatar and Nyquist have to help out with the offensive load. It can't just be Zetterberg, Larkin, and Mantha doing all the heavy lifting. I expect them to step up at some point. Predators over Flames, minus 140. Rene's white hot. He had Saturday's 4-2 loss off when they lost to the Rangers. He's fresh. He's allowed just 4 goals in his last 4 games. Now sits at 4-1-1 with a 2.02 goals against average, .932 save percentage. The Flames have just lost 3 straight at home. The last one was a really bad loss to a Wild team on the second half of a back-to-back with several key forwards out. Flames are only averaging 2.5 goals per game. They have no depth at forward. There's nothing after Goodrow, Monahan, and Tkachuk. The signing of Jagr reeks of desperation, but he's now on the injured reserve with a lower body injury. Next up, Stars over Avalanche at minus 135. This Avalanche team is about to fall apart. I'm going to fade them every game. Varlamov is a good goalie, but Duchesne wants out. Yakupov was benched for the third period. I made a big deal about the pickup of Colin Wilson. He's out of the lineup. So is Nemeth, Jost, and Comfer. Nobodies that are going to be replaced by bigger nobodies. Jost and Comfer are second and third line centers on the depth chart. Ben and Seguin are looking to heat up. Look like they are heating up. I think that the Avs are in big trouble. Next up, Blackhawks, minus 1.5 over the Golden Knights at plus 175. Poor Knights, man. They've looked so good. They've fought so hard. Everybody's playing their part. After Marc-Andre Fleury went out, now Malcolm Subban is out for a month with a lower body injury. They brought up Maxime Lagacé to start tonight. Last season with the AHL's Texas Stars, he went 11-12-2 with a 3.56 goals against average, .883 save percentage. He's going to be in tough against Kane and Sayad and the boys. It's too bad. Now, the Blackhawks have been in Vegas for a couple nights. It's very dangerous. Hoping that Captain Serious Johnny Taves keeps them, acknowledging that this is a fucking business trip. The bag needs his cash and needs to stay hot. I've now profited in the black 15 days and being in the red 7 days and taken 1 day off. I still don't know why I took that day off. But let's fucking get this cash, man. Let me know what you're riding on. Hit me at Jimmy the Bag on Twitter. Also, let me know on the SBR YouTube forum what you're rocking with tonight. Let's get that fucking cake, man. Let's get that cake. I'm going to be studying nonstop, and I'm going to do that all week for you guys. I'm going to be in my room. I will take breaks to empty myself. As my buddy Bobby Pantload used to tell me, he used to tell me that he's had hotel room towels get up and walk out of the room on them. If you put another load into me. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I will be emptying myself and studying. And I'll be ready for tomorrow's morning show. I'm going to stay hot. That's Leche a los Bookmakers. Leche a los Bookmakers. Get that cash, man. Fatter pockets. Hotter sleuths. You know how we do. Good luck tonight, you guys.